Oh yeah, in the back garden again, I want to tell you about a new product that I bought recently. This is a Pacoone folding camping stool that I bought off AliExpress. It cost me £9.79, that was my own money, and that's including shipping, so delivery as well. So delivered to the house within 2 weeks from AliExpress. And if you're not familiar with AliExpress, it's kind of like a Chinese Amazon. Um, so it's like Amazon, but it's in China, and stuff takes a couple of weeks to get here. But to be honest, it's the same stuff as you buy on Amazon a lot of the time, but it's a fraction of the price. So anyway, I think it's a cracking little stool, and I think it's worth talking about. So that's why I'm here talking with you about it today. So it weighs 485 grams, which is 17 ounces in old money. The packed size is a little over a foot long, and it's about 4 inches deep. And it comes in 3 colours as far as I know. That's green, black, and this khaki colour. The seating area, where you sit, is about a foot all the way around, and it stands about 13 or 14 inches high, depending if you're measuring from the middle or from the edge. The legs are stored inside in this little meshy bit. So just pull them out, and they're joined together with elastic, like tent poles that just slot together. So you can't lose any bits, and it just all slots together. It's really straightforward. It's got rubber feet on one end, so you know which end goes on the ground, and it's got these things here like luggy bits, and that's where the frame slots into. So I'll just pop that on, show you. One on one side, one on the other. It's a little bit tight, and I think it might loosen up in time, but we'll see how that goes. And on the other side, it's got these loops, so it helps to pull it over, helps to stretch it over rather. And boom, there you go. Within a few seconds, you've got somewhere nice to sit when you're out and about on your travels, because as you probably know, when you go camping, when you go hiking, there's not always a rock to sit on, or a log, or a tree stump. So if you don't mind carrying 485 grams, you've got somewhere, you know that you're going to have somewhere nice to sit. It's not as comfortable as maybe one of those Helinox chairs that weighs the same, but costs over £100. This is the tenth of that price. The stool that I would probably compare it to is the Big Agnes Skyline, which costs £80, but it weighs the same, it holds about the same. I think this holds about 100 kilos, that's what it's rated at, and the Big Agnes weight holds around 113 kilos. I've seen videos with people standing on these. I certainly wouldn't stand on it. A bit stupid really, a bit dangerous, but as long as it can hold my weight when I sit on it, boom, that's all I need. So that's it. Cracking little stool, bargain price. And I know some people say pay cheap, pay twice, but that's not always the case, because I've got loads of cheap stuff that I've bought that's lasted me for years, still going strong, because it doesn't get used that often. So I think this stool will probably last quite a few years, because it's not going to get used that often. I might, go camping 20 times a year, something like that. 30 would be brilliant, but if I'm only going for that amount of times, it's not getting used constantly, so I don't need to worry about its longevity quite as much. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. I think it's a cracking little stool, and if you can suggest anything better, I would love to hear about it. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Bye for now.